Hello everyone, side note before this video starts, I really needed to get this video out soon because of the One Piece Film Red trailer that came out a couple hours ago by the time I'm filming this on July 22nd. So this video will either be posted a couple hours from now or literally tomorrow morning time for me. And the reason is just because I want to update you guys really quickly because that's what I do. So yeah. Now, the film has not been released yet in Japan or in the States, but spoilers are out. How? Well, because in Japan right now there is a screening for it, the world premiere screening, and people have already gotten the spoilers for it. I have not read it. If you want me to make a video on the spoilers, I do not mind, as long as you guys request it in the comments down below. At the start of the trailer, we do see Uta walking out on stage as they cheer her name, I'm assuming to perform. But one thing I did get leaked by is that she's not Shanks' biological daughter. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's probably in there in the spoilers. But, you know, that kind of makes sense because of, you know, imagine Shanks having a daughter. That's something that's huge in the story. And, you know, just having a daughter and her not having any potential, that's kind of like, okay. But yeah, this makes a lot more sense. But yeah, back to the trailer. And we see Uta and the straw hat. And by the way, Usopp's drip looks absolutely fire. We see Luffy kind of being infatuated with like the whole entire place, as he is every movie and in the anime and in the manga. And he kind of recognizes Uta, tells everyone on stage that, hey, she's Shanks' daughter, which, you know, in Luffy's fashion, yep, that's Luffy for you. And then Uta's like recognizing Luffy. We see the straw hats a bit more, and you know, this is just great. Then we see some admirals like Kizaru and Akainu, which I can't wait to see what he does. But in my opinion, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna sit there and give orders while Kizaru and Fujitora kind of just sit there and fight. It would be cool to see him fight, but again, something major happening in the story, like Shanks meeting Luffy, don't think is gonna happen in this movie. Major thing. Akainu fighting Luffy or Sabo, major thing. Don't think that's gonna happen in this movie particularly, but I do think he's gonna just sit there and crush cigars and go, why capture Luffy? He's a threat to the government. But what's really interesting that I found in this shot was we see a shot of Kobe and a CP9 member by the name of Blueno, I think it's how you say it. Blueno or Bueno. Yeah, and he's the guy with the door fruit that we saw back in the CP9 Water 7 Enix lobby arc, and like where Luffy went in Gear Second for like the first time. And you know, I don't know why he's here. Maybe it's a part of Sword. If you don't know what Sword is, that's a whole other video. But Kobe is a part of Sword. It's like a marine thing. He's a part of Sword, and I'm pretty sure multiple other marines are a part of Sword. Now, what I want to add on before we move on to more stuff in the trailer is that Uta's devil fruit, she has to have one, of course related to singing, but there's this particular shot in the trailer where she is lifting up music notes, or maybe that's just a transition, but I'm going to assume that she's lifting those up. So I'm going to assume that she can control music notes, as weird as that sounds. But again, in the manga right now, we have literally Luffy controlling and holding lightning because he's a rubber man. Deal with it. So after all that, we get a shot of Uta and her kind of crying and saying Luffy while her wings turn black. Now, if you look at this picture that Oda drew for the film, her wings are white, and in multiple other shots they're also white. So I don't know why it's black. Maybe it's something to do with her devil fruit, or she's, you know, being taken control over by someone or something. And then we see the Straw Hats, you know, in order, Luffy, you know, Zoro. And then I think I caught something. I think Frankie is fighting someone, because this does look like Frankie in some way because of the arm being all hairy. But I think Frankie is fighting this person we see, which has kind of an afro and an orangish beard. I think I could slow it down where you guys can see it. But other than that, we have other Straw Hats, Robin, showcasing all the good animation. We see Luffy charging up a huge fist, and then we see, of course, the GOAT himself, Bartolomeo, and, you know, carrying Luffy while Luffy's just stuck straight in his, like, pose, you know. But other than that, there's not much else other than we do see a bit of Uta's backstory, where this does go back into the spoiler that I saw, where she's not Shanks' biological daughter, because she does say in this trailer that Shanks abandoned her when she was a young child. Of course, this could mean that, he just left and abandoned her as his biological child, but I already know that's not the case, so. Then we see Uta crying, saying, he abandoned me. Then Luffy's like, he did that to protect you from the pirate world. Luffy, of course, knowing this because when he was a child, he wanted to become a pirate. And Shanks, knowing Luffy's a kid and only sees the excitement of the pirate world and not the dangers, he's like, no, you can't. Train up, and then when you're an adult, 18, 19 years old, come out to sea, become a great pirate, get my hat back. Then we get a couple more shots of the Straw Hats, of course Luffy at the end and Uta, him kind of reaching out, and then it kind of just ends with the One Piece Film Red title screen. But other than that, a great trailer. I have not seen the spoilers yet. I might read them after this video, and if you guys want me to make a video on it, I will make one. Just comment on this video. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, do all that crap. If you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. But yeah, a quick reminder. Peace out, guys.